A nation's survival depends on the survival of its land. Winona LaDuke. In 1861, Lone Bear led Eagle Plume on his first hunt. He paused to explain the rules, wait for a signal from an elder before acting, and only take what his horse could carry. With a nod, Lone Bear advanced, signaling the start of the hunt. Lone Bear and Eagle Plume were part of the Kiowa, one of many indigenous nations of the Great Plains. By the mid-1700s, many Plains tribes had begun using horses to hunt bison, North America's largest land mammals. Bison were central to their lives. They provided food, clothing, and materials for tools, shelter, and thread. But this vital connection was under threat. In the decades to come, millions of bison would be killed, and the survival of Plains nations deliberately endangered. After the American Civil War, waves of settlers moved into the Plains, exploiting its resources. During the 1860s, indigenous nations resisted the U.S. military. General William Sherman, known for his harsh tactics during the Civil War, took charge of what he called the Indian problem in 1869. The U.S. government aimed to confine Native Americans to reservations, allowing settlers to claim their lands. Sherman vowed to remain in the West until, as he put it, the Indians are all killed or taken to a country where they can be watched. Meanwhile, demand for leather, particularly for industrial machinery belts, surged. Hunters armed with rifles roamed the plains, killing bison to meet this demand. Military leaders saw an opportunity. By allowing bison hunting to go unchecked, they believed Plains nations would be starved into submission. A U.S. colonel chillingly stated, "Kill every buffalo you can. Every buffalo dead is an Indian gone." The military refused to uphold treaties banning civilian hunters in tribal territories. Sometimes they even provided hunters with protection and ammunition. Hide hunters slaughtered bison at an alarming rate. One hunter reportedly killed 5,855 bison in just 2 months, firing so frequently he became deaf in one ear. Often, only the hides and tongues were taken, with the rest of the carcass left to rot. Hunters sometimes poisoned bison meat to kill wolves and collect their pelts. Native Americans protested, and humanitarian groups attempted to intervene, but the bison population continued to plummet. In 1874, Congress passed legislation to ban bison hunting in federal territories, but the U.S. president vetoed it. The strategy of starving Plains nations into submission was proving effective. At the start of the 19th century, tens of millions of bison roamed the Great Plains. By 1900, fewer than 1,000 remained. Some wealthy Americans established bison preserves, helping to save the species. However, these preserves often reduced Native American reservation lands further. By 2021, the bison population had grown to approximately 500,000, though the majority live on private ranches. In recent years, Plains nations have reintroduced around 20,000 bison to tribal lands. This effort seeks to heal and restore the sacred relationship that was so violently disrupted during the mass slaughter. For more videos, please like and subscribe.